Use Pythagorean Theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. This is the Pythagorean Theorem. Big number 1. For Pythagorean Theorem problems, draw a picture. Most of the time with these kinds of problems, you will either be given a picture or need to draw a picture from the context of the problem. Using Pythagorean Theorem comes into real-life application problems. Example number 1. A ladder needs to reach a window that is 18 feet high. From the base of the building to the ladder is 8.75 feet. Here's the base of the building, and here's the ladder. This distance is 8.75 feet. How long is the ladder? So we're looking for this diagonal distance, which is our hypotenuse of our right triangle, and we call that side C. Remember, a hypotenuse is always side C. So I have the Pythagorean Theorem. I'm going to call the 8.75 A, and 18, this side here, is B. Plug these numbers in to the Pythagorean Theorem and solve for side C. 8.75 squared plus 18 squared is 400 and 0.5625. And remember, to solve for C, you have to take the square root of both sides. So take the square root of this number, and C is equal to about 20.01, or about 20 feet. You would approximate for a real-life situation. Example number 2. Audrey lives 10 miles west of Jonathan. Their houses are 12 miles apart. How much further north does Audrey live than Jonathan? So make sure that you know your directions. All right, north, east, southwest. And we can see Audrey lives 10 miles west of Jonathan. So here's Jonathan, and west is this direction. So Audrey is west of Jonathan. And we want to find out how much further north does she live than Jonathan. And they are 12 miles apart. So the distance directly between A and J is 12. Now, here's our right angle, and this side is opposite, so the 12 must be C. This side we can call A or B, doesn't matter. And X is like our B. That's our missing side. So 10 squared plus B squared, or X, either way, is equal to 12 squared. 10 squared is 100, plus B squared equals 144. Subtract 100 from both sides. B squared equals 44. And remember to take the square root of both sides. The square root of 44. Let's round to one decimal place. 6.63, so 6.6 miles. Remember to include units. And distance. Distance with Pythagorean Theorem. Example 3. Given the ordered pairs 3, 0 and 7, negative 5, find the distance between the 2 points. So we're going to plot the points and find the distance between them using the Pythagorean Theorem. So 3, 0 and 7, negative 5, I've plotted these points. And you can see that the distance between them is this straight line. Now I'm going to make a right triangle from here. So you can make, there's two. You can make the top one or the bottom one. Either one is fine. All right, so you should see the right triangle that I've formed. And since we're on graph paper, it's easy. We can count the sides. So count how long this vertical side is. It's 5. And count how long the horizontal side is. It's 4. But we cannot count diagonally. So here's where Pythagorean Theorem comes into play. The missing side is C. That's our hypotenuse. We can call 5A and 4B. So 5 squared plus 4 squared equals our missing side, C squared. I'm sorry, 5 squared is 25, and 4 squared is 16. 25 plus 16 is 41. And remember to take the square root of both sides. The square root of 41 is 6.4. And so that's how you find distance using Pythagorean theorem.